Right here. Oh. All right, guys, we're back at it again this morning, out on the Potomac River hunting with a good friend, Vinny and Eric. Say hi to everybody, guys.
What's up? How y'all doing?
So we got a nice cold front that pushed through these last couple days, so hopefully got some nice fresh birds. We've already been hearing a bunch of geese while we were setting up the decoys. Got a little bit of ice flow out there, so we'll see how that happens. But hopefully that sunlight hits it and it'll start dissipating a little bit. But see you guys once the sun gets up.
What did you say your banded goose was?
It was shot in Unity, Maryland in March, and it was banded that same earlier that year in Unity, Maryland in September. True definition of a resident goose. That was such a funny day because I called that goose in. It was the first goose I ever called in. I was hunting with my dad's friend Mike and my dad, and we just heard like that single honk and we were field hunting. And Mike, who usually did all the calling then, was out back in the woods pissing. He didn't have his gun, he didn't have his call. And I had just bought this goose call, but I had barely used it. So I just did honk, he honked. I honked, he honked. I honked, he honked. And then saw him come right over the lip of the hill, cupped right into the spread. And sure enough, came right in one shot, boom. Dog went and got it. We threw it in the pile with the other geese, so it was laying on top. We probably had 5 or 6 geese down already. It was a snowy day. And we're sitting there in the blind. And Mike just turns to me and he starts cursing. I'm like, Mike, what? He's like, look at that goose. And it's got its legs sticking out like that with the band on it.
Is that the only band you have?
Yeah, right here.
The goose I shot that was banded. I think it was banded in. It was somewhere in Canada, either Manitoba or Quebec.
Now you guys shot that at the swamp house,
Yeah,
right?
we shot it on the pond.
On the pond.
Yeah.
My dad went to go get it, and he finally comes back because he had to break up a whole bunch of ice to get to the freaking thing.
Oh damn.
The whole pond was frozen up. And then all he does, he goes like this, holding it by the neck, and I can see him smiling. I was like, yeah, it's a goose. I shot it. I didn't know what to think. I was like, and then it took me like 10 seconds to finally realize, and I saw the band. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, my ass stayed in bed that morning like an idiot.
And we could hear the geese. We heard the geese on
We're
the
legal.
pond.
Are we?
Yep.
We're legal.
Charge.
Ducks.
Your turn. Yep. Here they come. Here they come. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Yep.
Did we not? We got one.
Got one.
I think we got 2.
No.
That's Bubble. Bubble.
Cripple him. What is it, Eric? Shot a dirty fish duck. Well, good thing we only dropped one of them.
That's interesting.
Huh.
I thought we could see scops and buffaloes. I wasn't necessarily expecting a panzer.
Reminds me of that time we were hunting that river on the snowstorm, Eric. I was like, Eric, look at this bluebill coming right in. He's like, that's a hooded merganser. I was like, no, it's a bluebill. So I jump up and shoot it down. I get in the little John boat and go pick it up. Hooded merganser. I get back with it. Eric's like, so what was it? And I was like, hooded merganser.
Right here. Come right on.
Yep.
It's gotta be lost or something. I say take them. These might be puddle ducks.
Buffs.
They put hoodeds again?
No, they're buffleheads. Huh?
They're hoodeds.
No, there's hen buffleheads. Look at them. I got the one on the right. I know that one for sure. Fuck, he dove. Pop him again, Eric, for me.
Tough bastards, man. Jesus.
Alright, I guess this one's my turn. You might be right. That might be a hoodie. So we each have one hoodie. So we each got one hoodie so far. I got him. Oh God. All right, now I got back to somewhat firm ground. Whoa, get down, ducks. I reckon they saw us.
Yeah, they saw me.
There's one airhead.
No, thank you.
Eric?
If you don't mind, I'm still tearing up this turkey.
Tear it up, man. Tear it up. We got a duck out there. To your right. Coming back. Get ready. It's a single.
Is he low?
Yep, on the water.
Oh, yeah. I see him. Here he comes. Yeah, he's
Yep.
heading towards there. Yep. Heading bufflehead.
I can't see him.
He's coming in.
She turned.
He's coming back.
Turned again. Heading out to the left now.
It was hard to call with
Airhead in your mouth.
airhead in my mouth, and I had just put the whole stick in at once, so like it's like clogged with airhead. All right, guys. Well, slow morning so far. We each got one Drake hooded merganser down. Not sure if you guys saw it on the GoPro or not. They came in nicely into the spread, but we just have no movement out there whatsoever. But that's a good thing because our ice is staying right where it's at. Well, Eric, I'm glad you didn't listen to me this morning.
Yeah.
Look at where the boat would have been.
We've been fucked.
On the other side of those rocks too. I was like, yeah, let's push it back up in there. Oh, it's 10:30 now. You want to give it to at least 11?
Is it 10:30 already?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'd say 11 o'clock spot.
Yeah.
So there are still ARs that are long guns, technically, that you
Oh,
can
ducks,
use.
ducks, ducks.
Good job. Shot.
They were a little far
a little out
when they landed down there. They already landed.
That boat ride.
I think they were definitely divers. I don't know if they were mergansers or bluebills.
Oh, right here, right here.
Oh! If no one else is claiming that one, I was definitely shooting at that one and dropped after I shot.
Another mergan.
I think I got a pellet in him.
I think probably.
You want to pull the boat? I'm not walking out there. Yeah.
Bellied up.
All right, you want to flip the blind and pull the anchors?
Sure.
I don't know. That was pretty cool, man.
We'll call that a team effort.
Yeah, I don't know who shot that one.
I mean, I was on him and pulled the trigger and saw him drop, but we very well could. We were all shooting at the same time. I'm not going to say that I know for 100% certainty it was all me.
Hold this, Vinny. I'm gonna walk out there.
You're going to walk all the way out there?
Yeah. I mean, the tide's gotten lower.
Doesn't make the bottom any not softer.
No. If it's too much trouble, I'll come back.
All right.
I got this.
It's going to take you 30 minutes to get out there and back. You gonna get on the other side of those geese and this shit. I only carry him. Huh? You said it's a hoodie?
I said it's getting kind of deep.
Are you coming back?
Yeah. Foolish mistake.
All right, let's flip the boat over and at least pull in the anchors. We're gonna start getting it ready.
That's cool. What we got? That might be a hen hoodie.
Yep. Too high. Hey guys, well, back home now. We're a little bit of a rush when we got back to the boat ramp, so I didn't do an outro video with Eric and Vinny when we were out in the field there. But we did end up with 4 birds on the boat. Got blood in Eric's brand new duck hunting boat, so that was a first for him, at least in that boat. And man, it was a nice rig. We were definitely comfortable. I like his having the console on there. Definitely makes it a little easier to steer and control when you're going out versus mine that has the tiller motor on the back. But we ended up with all hooded mergansers. It's basically all we had that at least committed to the decoys and came by. We saw a lot of big ducks, but they were high, really high up in the air, and definitely on the migration on their way down south. So a lot of geese, they just were very high and didn't want anything to do with us. Of course, we didn't have a big spread of goose decoys out either. Mine are in storage right now, not close by. So hopefully we'll grab those a little later this season when we do some more goose hunting up that way. A huge shout out to Eric and Vinny for taking us out today. So had a great time. Known these guys for a good couple years now. Good people. So looking forward to our next hunt together. But till then, see you guys next time.